Think you've uncovered everything in Zootopia? Think again. Beneath the surface of this colorful, talking animal world, there are hidden details, Easter eggs, and clever nods to other Disney films that most viewers totally miss. So grab your carrot pen, and let's uncover the secrets you never knew were there. Disney is always on another level when it comes to referencing their films and other movies. One of the characters in Zootopia is Mayor Lionheart, who has many similarities to King Richard from Disney's 1973 Robin Hood. The real-life historical figure that King Richard was based on was known as Richard the Lionheart. Mick Wilde's design is also heavily inspired by another character from the same movie, the titular character, Robin Hood, another sly fox. Another film they reference in Zootopia was Frozen. The most notable one is probably in this scene, when Chief Bogo says,
"Life isn't some cartoon musical where you sing a little song and your insipid dreams magically come true. So let it go."
In another scene, you can see two little elephants who appear to be dressed up as Anna and Elsa. One of the characters is even named Duke Weaselton, which of course is a reference to Frozen's Duke of Weselton.
What were you gonna do with those night howlers, Weselton?
It's Weaselton. Duke Weaselton.
The Duke of Weaseltown.
Weaselton.
Both characters are even voiced by the same actor, Alan Tudyk.
Sorcery. I knew there was something dubious going on here.
And speaking of Duke, let's take a closer look at his officially licensed movies. All of them are parodies of other Disney films. Pig Hero 6, Wreck-It Rhino, Meowana. I'm sure you recognized most of these, but there was one I bet you didn't recognize because it's a parody of a movie that doesn't exist. Giraffic is a nod to a Disney film called Gigantic that ended up being canceled in 2017, a year after Zootopia's release. Originally slated for a 2020 release, Gigantic was going to be a retelling of the Jack and the Beanstalk story. Personally, I'm pretty bummed about that. But what do you think? Does that sound like a movie you would have watched? Kids' movies are great at putting in little jokes that only the adults in the audience would understand.
1,460,000, I think. I mean, I am just a dumb bunny, but we are good at multiplying.
Zootopia was particularly bold with one such joke, considering it's a reference to a show about a guy who becomes a drug dealer and proceeds to murder a bunch of people. When Nick and Judy sneak into the underground lab where Doug the Ram is growing the night howlers, adults probably notice that the environment looks a little similar to where one might make certain illegal substances. But Doug's outfit and assistants are a direct reference to something more specific.
Hey, Doc, open up. We got your latte.
All right, Walter and Jesse are back, so I'm leaving now.
That's right, Breaking Bad. Walter and Jesse are in Zootopia. When Nick and Judy are going through the traffic cameras in Assistant Mayor Bellwether's office, you can see a clue that she was the villain all along. There's a sticky note on her desk with a phone number for Doug, who of course we later learn is the one responsible for making the serum that makes the animals go savage. Unless you've seen Zootopia in multiple different countries, you probably wouldn't have noticed this one. Throughout the movie, we get various scenes of the news anchors from ZNN, the Zootopia News Network. The main anchor is a snow leopard named Fabian Growly. But depending on where you watch it, Fabian's co-anchor actually changes. In North America and certain European countries, the co-anchor is a moose named Peter Moosebridge. He's voiced by Peter Mansbridge, who is a Canadian news anchor in real life. In Australia, the co-anchor is a koala, voiced by Australian entertainer David E. Campbell. In Japan, a tanuki, or a raccoon dog, didn't know that was a thing, voiced by a Japanese comedian and choreographer Kura Kazumasa. And in China, a giant panda, also voiced by Peter Mansbridge. If you learned something new or enjoyed the video, show your support by subscribing and leaving a comment below. It really helps my channel grow. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.